I refuse to give up on XCN, and dollar, that's still my price target for it during this bull run. And even though nothing I say is financial advice, some people may ask me, okay, why won't you give up on it? Things are kind of boring. Well, first of all, when I first started talking about XCN, it wasn't doing the best. Then it did very well. There's a pullback as of right now, and things are seemingly a little bit boring. But the way I view it is that better days are ahead, and I think it's too good of a project for me to give up on, because keep in mind, not only is the hypothetical upside, in my opinion, very impressive, because a dollar is still around a 43x from here. So again, that's still very amazing. But also on top of that, it kind of gives me the vibe of like Ripple, aka XRP, and as well as Stellar, aka XLM. Those are two proven projects that work. They're focused on the right market. The market is on the rise. Again, the payments market, the global trade and finance market, we all know that people like those type of projects as of right now. And again, just to put some imagination into this, right? If let's say I were to put $1,000 into XCN as of right now, and let's say it were to go to the price of $1, at that point, that $1,000 would be worth around 43 grand. Now, some people may think, okay, that's not that impressive, but to me, that seems very amazing, hypothetically, because anything over 10x, in my opinion, is actually very fantastic. So if let's say, again, XCN were to go to the price of just $1 over a 40x, I think that is very amazing. And it's not like it's even that difficult to achieve, in my opinion, because if it were to go to that price, considering current circulating supply, market cap would be around $32.5 billion. Not too bad. Even XRP as of right now has a market cap of over $100 billion. I'm not saying that XCN is going to defeat XRP, because it won't. It's not going to defeat XLM in the long term. However, the way I view it is that it's good enough, and I do believe in this, because instead of me FOMOing into an XRP or an XLM, which in the next 6 months to a year, let's face it, can't do over a 40x, in my opinion. I'm not talking about decades down the line. I'm just saying, again, in the next 6 months to a year, XRP and XLM can't do that. What has a higher probability of doing that? I think it's something like XCN. Market cap as of right now, relatively speaking, is lower than those. Not to mention, community is growing at a very good pace. Again, as of right now, things are seemingly a little bit boring, but a lot of people I've noticed really do believe in this project. The community is very passionate. Not to mention as well, when I take a look at something like XCN, people like to say, oh yeah, it's not interesting enough. Well, here's the thing. If you take a look at Onyxcoin, aka XCN, that is the native token of the Onyx protocol, which is a decentralized blockchain infrastructure focused on financial services, or should I say focused on improving financial services. Why is this amazing? It's because, again, like I mentioned before, projects that are focused on this, they're on the rise, much like XRP and XLM. But the thing is, it's a very top-heavy market. The reason being, in my opinion, is because for a very long time, people were very scared of this market, especially developers, in my opinion, because they were kind of apprehensive to join in because of the Ripple and SEC case. But as a result of that, now there's no clear number 3 or number 4, if that makes sense. Because again, the two most well-known projects are XRP and XLM, but beyond that, it's still kind of like a free-for-all. It's still kind of like the wild, wild west. XCN really has the opportunity to become something very special. It has the ability, or should I say potentially, to claim third place. Only time will tell, but we'll see. Because if you take a look at it again, because there isn't that many dynamic competitors, now XCN again has the opportunity to really shine. This doesn't mean it's a bad thing though, because again, it's making use of it. If there isn't that much good competition, I think if anything, that's great news for something like XCN. The less competition, the higher probability, when people do believe in a sector, or should I say this sector, it will be chosen. So when I take a look at this, it's in the right place, it's in the right time. Again, it entered at a perfect time, not to mention it still has a lot to prove, and we've seen a glimpse of what XCN could do, but I still think better days are ahead. And why would it not? There is over 600 million crypto owners as we speak, which is more than ever before in history, by the way, according to Crypto.com research. And I think this is especially fantastic because in terms of generating that FOMO, that buying pressure, and that buying volume, that is crucial. Now, 2021, we all know, was a very special year, but actually during the peak of that bull run, there was roughly around 300 million crypto owners. This is how amazing this bull run could be. Now, when people like to say that, oh yeah, man, things are looking kind of boring. Well, back in 2021, did things look kind of boring in February or that March time? Yeah, things weren't looking that impressive. But you know what? Great things do take time and patience. And we do know that even historically speaking, altcoins are not supposed to peak as of right now as a worst case scenario because, usually altcoins, they do peak around 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. We're not even 1 year removed, right? We're not even 12 months removed from the last Bitcoin halving event that happened back in April of last year. So just think about that. Historically, we do have quite a bit of time actually as a worst case scenario. Not guaranteeing that things are going to peak 18 months from then, right? Which would be around October this year. I'm not saying that as a worst case. I'm not going to say that it's a surefire date, but it's a good benchmark. We saw, what happened in 2021. It was kind of, I think, reminiscent as of right now, because also during February at that time, a lot of people were not believing in many projects. They were like, okay, yeah, we're done, we're all this. But take a look at what happened, right? Soon after that, or should I say quite a while after that, felt like kind of soon in retrospect, but maybe at that time it felt like quite a while. Now, we saw what happened that year. So when I take a look at something like XCN, just think about what it could be, let's say in June and all the way up to, let's say, November. It could be a totally different story than what we see as of right now. It's not like XCN is doing bad, by the way, because it has done very well, but I still think it has more in the gas tank. And I think as XCN really does gain more and more attention, people are going to begin to realize that, hey, this is kind of like XRP and XLM, but a lot better in a sense that its hypothetical upside feels a lot more fantastic. I'm not saying it's better as a project, but I'm just saying in terms of the hypothetical upside, I think this is a lot better. The market, again, the payments market, is currently valued at over $2 trillion. That's insane. The global trade and finance market currently valued at a very massive amount, but you know what? It's predicted to even reach up to $5 trillion in value by 2028, according to Mordor Intelligence. So when a market is that massive, and then we have a very top-heavy market, which is pretty much dominated by XRP and as well as XLM without a clear number 3, number 4, number 5 even, this is hypothetically a golden opportunity right here for XCN to truly shine. Now, only time will tell. Again, I don't have a magic crystal ball to tell the future, but this could be something amazing. This really reminds me of like Pepe. We all know that Shiba Inu and Dogecoin did very well, but for quite a while, there was no clear number 3, right? There was this meme coin, whatever meme coin, but then Pepe now feels like the solid number 3. When it comes to XCN, again, it has the opportunity to do that because the market doesn't really have that many good competition, or should I say that many great competitors. So really, I'm willing to speculate on this. I could be wrong, but instead of me putting all my eggs into the basket of XRP and XLM, which could have been great like years ago, but as of right now, no. But as of right now, I'm going to take a chance with something like XCN. I'll have to wait and see, but as of right now, I'm going to continue to be dollar cost averaging. So anytime I do an income, I'm going to be acquiring, holding, and just waiting because, again, I think this project is too good for me to give up on. It just makes no sense. I feel like this marathon is like a 10-mile marathon and we're like 7 or 8 miles down. It just doesn't feel like that much longer anymore. I've waited this long. I'll wait a little bit more. And again, I'll still accumulate more on a consistent basis. And I haven't sold any XCN and I don't plan to anytime soon because, again, $1 during this bull run is still my price target. I'm not giving up. It's a very special project in a very special market. Man, I really can't wait. I'm very excited. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I greatly appreciate it. It's Malik the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.